Hello. I don't know what was going on. I was trying to go live, but it just kept saying live isn't available right now. So I don't know what that was about, but I think I'm live now. So yeah, I guess we gotta wait for people to trickle in, but hello. Hello, Diego. I feel like you are always the first one in here. I gotta say. Hello, Riley. Hi, everyone who's coming in. I was trying to go live. I had it scheduled for 12 p.m. to start on the dot. And then when I go live at 12 p.m., it it kept saying live is unavailable right now. So I was like, oh, is YouTube live down right now, or is it my Wi-Fi? I don't really have Wi-Fi issues here. But can you guys hear me all right if I stand right here? I'm making myself lunch because I'm hungry and I haven't eaten lunch. We're making some Kraft mac and cheese, the deluxe kind. The white cheddar and garlic and herbs. It's really good, and it sounded really good. So I was like, that's what I'm making for lunch. I gotta keep an eye on it. Don't let me forget about the boiling water, all right? Hello, everyone. Jazzy, Priscilla, Slay, Imanzo, Jasmine. My brother's not home for Thanksgiving yet, but he will be here tomorrow night. He's coming back tomorrow. He still has classes this week, like today and tomorrow. I think his Wednesday classes got canceled or optional or whatever, so he doesn't have to go on Wednesday. So he's coming Tuesday night as soon as one of his other friends is out of their class, and then he'll head down here and be home on Tuesday night, and he'll be home for Thanksgiving and my birthday, which is also this week. Very excited about that. Until Sunday, I want to say, is probably when he'll go back, because my birthday's Saturday. So he'll probably leave Sunday after my birthday. And then he'll be back in Flagstaff for probably 2 weeks. And then he'll be back down for the month for winter break for Christmas and everything. Hi, everyone who's saying hello. Yes, I'm excited. I love mac and cheese. I told my mom, I went to the grocery store yesterday, and I was like, we haven't had mac and cheese in the house in way too long. Mac and cheese is a staple. We need to have mac and cheese in the house so that I can have it on days like this whenever I'm hungry and want something easy to make at home. Check out Animal Crossing. No, I have not. I'm not huge into games like that. I don't really spend my free time playing video games. If I wanted to, though, I'd definitely probably get on a Nintendo Switch because we have one. But I just don't really spend a lot of time with video games anymore nowadays. I never really have spent that much time on video games. But especially now, in my free time, I'm pretty much sleeping, eating, or watching TV. That's about it. I'm about to have a lot more free time now that I'm about to go on winter break, at least. But it's always work, school, homework, babysitting, all of the things. Hi, Noah, Cindy, Tom. Oh, thank you. Happy early birthday. Thank you. Yeah, it's on Saturday. It's my 21st, so I'm very excited. It's going to be a fun week. I literally am just all right, today I had work. Tomorrow or tonight, I'm probably going to go over to my grandparents' house and spend the night because it's a shorter drive from their house to ASU than my house. So I'm probably going to spend the night with them tonight and go to school in the morning. I only have 2 classes tomorrow because one of them made it optional, which is very nice. I wish all of them did that. But at least it's my last class of the day. It would suck if it was my middle class and I had to be there at 10:30 for my morning class and then had this long break until my afternoon and evening class. But yeah, it's my 3 o'clock class that not canceled but made it optional. And of course, if it's optional, I'm not coming. So yeah, I only have class I'll be at ASU from 10:30 to 2:45 tomorrow. And then I am off for Thanksgiving break. No more school the rest of the week. I've already got my homework done for the week. So no need for all that. Just class tomorrow, and it should be easy. Just quick day. And then Wednesday, I'm going out shopping with my best friend Reagan. We're trying to look for a cute outfit for me to wear on my birthday. So we went shopping another day recently, and we're unsuccessful. So I'm going to go again on Wednesday. My brother's coming home tomorrow night as well, I just talked about, which I'm very excited about that. I always get really excited when he comes home because he's the one that moved away for college, so it feels very strange to be here without him. So yeah, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for him to be here for Thanksgiving and for my birthday. I gotta try the noodles. They're probably almost done. They're done. I don't want to overcook them. I'm so excited. Birthday's on Wednesday. Happy birthday, Bobby. How old are you turning, if you don't mind me asking? I'm turning 21, so I'm excited about that. Oh, you'll be 23. I just saw that. Sorry. Turning 23. Very nice. Very nice. Happy birthday. Hope it's a fun one. Do you have any fun plans? Are you doing anything exciting? Going out to eat somewhere that you like eating, or whatever? I don't know. What are you doing? I know it's the day before Thanksgiving. Mine's always normally the day after. I think one year it might have been the day before Thanksgiving, but probably not actually. I think I might be thinking of like a birthday party. So like, there's no way Thanksgiving was on like the last day of November. Normally it's like either like this year or like last year. My birthday was on Black Friday. My birthday's been on Black Friday many years, the day after Thanksgiving. And then this year it's on Saturday after Thanksgiving. Next year it'll be on the Sunday. And then there's years when like Thanksgiving's on like the 24th or like the 23rd, and that's when like my birthday's like the week after Thanksgiving. I normally like it better whenever it's like the day after Thanksgiving or the weekend after Thanksgiving, because it feels more, I don't know, it's fun. Like I like my birthday being Thanksgiving week, because then it's just a fun week all around. Thanksgiving, my birthday, it's a good time. Pushing 30, excuse me, I'm 20 years old. I'm not pushing 30. I'm turning 21 in like, what is it now, 4 or 5 days? I'm not pushing 30, but good try. Good try. Cooking anything? I am actually cooking for Thanksgiving. I should probably get these noodles out of the boiling water so they don't keep cooking. I don't want to be mushy. But yeah, I am cooking for Thanksgiving. Funny enough, I'm actually making mac and cheese, but don't worry, I'm not bringing the box shit for Thanksgiving. I'm making. I did it last year. I made Teeny's mac and cheese, her recipe. I feel like it went viral last year on TikTok, and I made it last year. Give me 1 second. You guys can see me. Oh no, you can. Oh, you can't see me. I had to like lean back because the steam fogs up my glasses, and I'm like, I can't see anything. I'm making mac and cheese for Thanksgiving. Last year I made Teenies. This year I'm making Teenies as well. Last year I worked on Thanksgiving though, and this year I do not. Last 2 years I've worked on Thanksgiving. 2 years ago when I still worked at Dylan's, when I worked at the restaurant I worked at, and that was awful because I was the head hostess at the time, so I had to basically work the whole day. We had shorter hours. I think we closed at 5 p.m., which we'd normally close at like, 8 or 9 or whatever. We closed at like 5 p.m. on Thanksgiving, but because I was head hostess, I had to be there from open to close basically and run the show of like hostessing. So I was there from like 10 a.m., 10:30 a.m. before we opened at 11, all the way up until 5 p.m. And my family does kind of an early Thanksgiving. We're normally eating by like 2 or 3 p.m. So like by the time I was able to get off work, clean up all the stuff, closing and everything, and then get over to my grandpa's house, everyone had basically already eaten. They were putting stuff in the leftover dishes. Most people had already left. So I was like super late. That totally sucked. And then last year wasn't bad because where I work now at BlackRock, cute little holiday cups. Where I work at BlackRock now, our hours on Thanksgiving are 7 to 2. So I think I worked probably around that time last year. Like I said, we don't normally eat until like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock-ish. So I think I had just like showed up right in time, like when the food was ready to go. So last year, basically what I'm trying to say is I did work on Thanksgiving last year. So I had to kind of like pre-make the mac and cheese either the night before or the morning like of, but I'm sure I must have done the night before because I probably worked at like 7 a.m. So I doubt I got up early enough to do that all before work. So I think I did the night before. And then my mom had to like do the whole like oven part and bring it to Thanksgiving, and then I had to just like meet them there. Whereas this year I don't work on Thanksgiving, which at first I was a little bummed because you get paid time and a half on Thanksgiving, and I was like, that'd be kind of nice, get that little extra money. And working on a holiday is kind of fun. It's just fun vibes and stuff. So I was a little bummed at first, but then I realized, no, this is a celebration. I get to not work on a holiday. Okay, I'll take it, I get to actually just wake up with my family, and my brother will be here too, which is very exciting, to wake up with my family and just go with them to Thanksgiving for once and not be late or be coming straight from work, having to change in the car or change when I get there type of thing. So I'm excited about that. So this year I'll be able to just make my mac and cheese in peace and then put it in the oven right before I go, which is nice. You're leaving to go to Tampa to see your twin sister. Very cool. That's exciting. So it's her birthday too. That's fun. Spending your birthday together. Love that. Let's see. How's college? Will you be coming home from school to be with you? Oh, I live at home. This is my home. I still live at home with my parents. I am in college, but I go to ASU. I just make the drive. I didn't move out for college. My brother's the one that moved out for college. He goes to Northern Arizona University, which is up in Flagstaff. So he lives like 2.5 hours away. So he is coming home for Thanksgiving tomorrow night. So I live here. I'm here all the time. My parents don't ever have to miss me because I'm always, well, actually, I mean, I live here, but there are some times where I'm gone days at a time because I go stay at my grandparents' house or I'm just so busy. I'm kind of in and out, but I do live here. I am wearing my Apple Watch. Why? It's right here. Who's coming over for Thanksgiving? Well, no one's coming over here. We're not having Thanksgiving here. We're having Thanksgiving at my grandpa's house. The same thing we've done the last 2 years. My dad's dad, last 4 years. Sorry, 3 years. Oh well, skipped from 2 to 4. But he's having Thanksgiving at his house again. But it's actually gonna be a really good Thanksgiving. I'm really excited, especially compared to last year. Like last year, like my aunt and uncle couldn't come, and then it was just my one uncle, and he didn't bring his wife, like my aunt and like his kids and stuff. So it was kind of like a very like chill, like not very many people came last year. Whereas this year, it should be, as long as everyone who says they're coming does end up coming. Both of my dad's brothers, so both my uncles and their wives, my aunts, at least one of my cousins, because my other 2 cousins are normally like with their dads, like they have different dads. They're normally with their dads on Thanksgiving or whatever. One of them's older now, so I don't really know what she's doing. But the other one, he's normally with his dad on Thanksgiving. So then I'll probably just have one of my youngest cousin be with us. And then my grandma should be coming, hopefully, again, as long as she's able to still, whenever the day comes. And then, yes, the Bevos should be there. My other grandparents should be there, my mom's parents. And then even the Swags, which is crazy, they're going to stop by. I feel like we never get to see the Swags on Thanksgiving, or at least my Uncle Mike, because he normally used to work on Thanksgiving, but with some recent job changes, he doesn't have to work on Thanksgiving. So he's actually able to come, but they're probably just going to stop by towards the end, like have dessert and just kind of see everyone. The Swags so the Bevos, if you guys know who the Bevos are, most of you guys do, they also have their own YouTube channel. Chrissy is my mom's sister. So it's my aunt, uncle, and my cousin Mason. And then the Swags, they also had a YouTube channel like a long time ago for like maybe a year, if not less than that. They didn't do YouTube for very long, but they did. And their YouTube channel was the Swags. It's like a shorter version of their last name because my mom's maiden name is ridiculously long. So Swag is what we call them. It's short for their full last name. My Uncle Mike, that's my mom's brother. So that's my other 2, my aunt, uncle, and my cousins, Tanner and Tyler. They were the ones that we just, if you saw on my dad's channel, we just went to a baby shower like 2 weekends ago. I actually vlogged a little bit too, but I don't know if I'm actually going to edit and put it into a video because I didn't really vlog that much because I didn't really know what they were comfortable with us vlogging. My dad ended up vlogging more and stuff, so you can go see it on his channel. But it's the baby shower video. That's my cousin Tyler. Him and his fiance are expecting a baby, and we're very excited. But that's the Swags. My cousin Tyler, and that's that family. Bro, where are the scissors? Why are all the scissors missing? I'm just going to use a knife. Anyway, so yeah, everyone should be coming. And then, of course, like some extended family as well, like my grandpa's sister and mom, so my great-grandma. People like that, everyone. It's going to be a full and fun Thanksgiving, and I'm very, very excited. So that's why I'm actually very excited that I didn't get, like I said, I was a little bummed at first, but I'm actually pretty excited that I don't have to work because it's just going to be such a full and exciting Thanksgiving. And my brother's going to be here, and it's going to be a fun day, so I'm excited. Hello, Julian. Yes, the Bevos are coming. I talked about that. I think it was last year too, where I was watching some of the old videos on his channel. It's crazy how much you and Bryce go. Yeah, that's what happens. I know. I actually was just watching the videos as well. I watched all the Thanksgiving videos. I watched all of my birthday videos. I love to do that, like when like holidays come around or like my birthday comes around. Just like go back and watch all the old videos like year after year, like what we did those years, and just like seeing the fun we had. So I watched all the Thanksgiving. I watched all my birthday videos. All the Christmas Eve videos, and then some of the Christmas vlogs. I've been watching the Christmas vlogs with my grandparents, and they love it. Seeing like year after year, like you kind of said, like just how much we changed after every year. But yeah, definitely. Especially Bryce, man. Like he like just took some big jumps. He was like this dorky little kid for so long with his silly hair and his silly teeth, and then all of a sudden, then he had that weird in between year where his voice was changing, and he was he was kind of like my height, and he had his little silly haircut. He hates it, so it's okay that I'm making fun of it. He likes to make fun of it as well. And then all of a sudden he just like grew and grew and grew, and he was super tall, and now he's basically a man. He comes home now and I'm like, who are you? He is so tall and he grows a goatee and a mustache now, and I'm just like, it's crazy. But anyway, okay, I'm trying this away because such a mess. You're leaving on Tuesday. Very exciting. Going to watch Dancing with the Stars on tomorrow night. Nice. I haven't really caught up with Dancing with the Stars. I watched an episode or two with my friend Reagan, who watched it, and I see a bunch of clips on TikTok, but I don't watch it myself. My grandma watches it, so like sometimes when I go over to their house, like she'll put it on. But yeah, I've heard it was an exciting season. There was a lot of talk about it, I feel like. It was my dad's birthday. It is on Wednesday, last Wednesday. His is the 19th and mine's the 29th. We're 10 days apart, birthday-wise. Favorite Christmas vlog, what year? I personally like the Day 1000 vlog. I think that one is 2014. It was our 1000th daily vlog in a row, like when we were doing daily vlogs for the first time, and like it was day 1000. My dad used to count the days, and I think that video is just really cute because it starts off with my dad had basically all of us kids, like everyone that was at Christmas, dude, day 1000, and like it started with probably me and Bryce, and then like everyone, like Mason did one, Tyler, Tanner, our cousin Eddie, Christy and my mom, Jack, and then at the end he had the entire family like in the family room like say day 1000. Like it was just a fun video. It was cool, and it was Christmas, so it was a fun vlog. So definitely that one stands out to me. What else? The younger ones, like like probably that was 2014, so that was already so young, but I know there was one for 2011 was the dirt bike video, which that one's cute, but that's not a whole vlog. It was pretty much just like us getting the dirt bikes, which I know that video is like crazy and like one of my dad's most popular, most viewed videos. Let me stir my mac and cheese while it's still hot and actually can melt the cheese. And I'm trying to think. Yeah, any of the little ones are honestly my favorite to watch because I just think that's when we're like super cute and it's just so long ago. It feels so nostalgic, like, and it's just really cute. Whereas now, whenever you watch the ones that are a little bit closer, like the middle school ones, me personally, like 2017, 2018. That's when I was in like 7th and 8th grade, or even like before that, like 2016, 6th grade. I think it's just that awkward age where you're just kind of cringy, as you want to say. But then it's really fun to go back and watch too, like even just like last year's vlog. I watched last year's I didn't watch the full one, but I just watched like our Christmas morning at our house here. And even just that, I was like, dang, I actually don't remember a lot. Like, even though it's just last year, because sometimes I remember other Christmases better, like what we got that year, like what PJs we were wearing and stuff, because I've watched those ones so many years in a row because they've been on the YouTube channel for so long now. But something like last year or the year before, since I haven't rewatched those vlogs 100 times and it's just based off of my own memory, I actually forget some things like, oh, that did happen, or oh yeah, we did get that this year. Like, so it is kind of fun to watch like last year's too and like most recent years. But yeah, I guess if I had to pick one favorite, like the one that I can think of the most or like it stands out the most to me would be 2014, Day 1000. I think it's just a cute video. I'm adding the seasoning. I don't know if any of you guys were here at the beginning, but I'm making this for lunch. It's the Kraft mac and cheese deluxe kind. It's the white cheddar and garlic and herbs. So it comes with the white cheddar sauce and it comes with seasoning to stir it too. So I'm mixing that in. And it smells really good. I'm excited. Watched all the old Thanksgiving, Christmas, and yours, and yeah, me too. Like I said, I rewatch all this too. No, I'm not. I don't have a boyfriend anymore at the moment. I never really announced it when it first happened, but not something you want to talk about when like you break up with your boyfriend, like when we break up. So, but it's been some time now. But we're still friends. We're still talk, so it's chill. But Yeah. Are you currently reading any series? No, not at the moment. I do want to get back into reading. The last book I read was Hunger Games, the first one, and then I like started the second one. This was like back in the summer. I started the second one, read like a couple pages, and then I just like I don't know, I like got out of like my reading phase and like stopped reading, and I haven't read since. I've been listening to audiobooks though. I don't know if I really count that as reading because it's listening, but I have been really big onto like audiobooks because I got into podcasts, especially with me driving to ASU, and like it's a 40-minute drive with no traffic, but every time I leave, like the times I have to be going to class, the times I come home from class, it's always during peak traffic time. So it's like an hour and 20-minute drive there and back twice a week. So it's very frustrating. And so I started getting into podcasts and then audiobooks. And I did just go through the audiobook series of The Summer I Turned Pretty because I watched that TV show. So I've listened to all 3 books now, which again, I don't know if you count that as reading, but I've at least listened to the books. So I've read those. Maybe one day I'll still get the physical copies. I don't know if I'd reread them, but just having the physical copies of books that I've listened to or read, I think is cool. But the next series that I definitely really want to, because I'm really, really into Harry Potter, especially right now, me and my dad are rewatching all the movies and doing like a little marathon. And then we're going to Universal Studios in like 3 weeks from now. 3 weeks from now. So we're just like doing a Harry Potter marathon and like rewatching them all and kind of getting all into it again. And like I really want to get the Harry Potter book series. It's something I'm asking for Christmas. But yeah. So no, I'm not currently reading anything unless you want to count those audiobooks that I just got done listening to. Yeah. Time to eat. Open this cabinet. Getting the 17 Pro. I have the 17 Pro. It's nice. I don't know why there was so much hate about it. People don't like the way it looks. I don't really think it looks that stupid or like that crazy compared to other iPhones. Like, okay, there's like this rectangle here. I don't think it looks bad. Like, I don't know what the problem was. And it's super nice to have a brand new phone. Like, hello, you're going to complain about a new phone? Like, I had the iPhone 13 before this, so the 17 was a pretty big jump, and I love it. And it's got all the nice new features. The camera is like one of the biggest things. The week after I got this phone is when I went to see Benson Boone, which you guys haven't seen that video, you should go check it out because I was really happy about that video. The concert was amazing, and I got really good footage because of this phone. Because I was sitting pretty close, to be fair, but I was able to zoom in so far and get such good quality footage of him just from my phone, and it was so nice. So you should definitely watch that video. It's on my channel. It's the Benson Boone concert. It was really nice. But yeah, if you get it, then cool. I have the blue one. I know I have a pink case on it, but it's the dark blue one. And then my brother and my dad have the orange one. We were able to do a complete trade-in too. That's why we got brand new phones, just because we were able to literally trade in our old phone for the brand new one with I think like maybe like a $40 charge like left over. So it was really nice, basically for free. You're getting on break on Wednesday. I'm not technically on break yet. I have finished all of my homework for the week, so I don't have to worry about school technically other than tomorrow. Tomorrow I have class. I have Tuesday and Thursday classes. Of course, Thursday's Thanksgiving, so no class that day. And then tomorrow, I normally have 3 classes on Tuesdays, but one of them made optional since it is Thanksgiving week, so I only have to go to 2. So I have 2 classes tomorrow, but that's it. And then I will be free until the following week, and the following week is my last week of school, and then I'm on winter break for 5 weeks, and I'm really excited. I do not play any instruments. I did when I was in 6th grade. I played trombone for 6th grade, and that was it. And then I moved schools, and that school didn't it had band, but like the way they did it, I just didn't keep going with it. So no, I do not play any instruments. Kind of wish I did, because it's kind of a cool thing to be able to say. Like even something as simple as piano or guitar, because I feel like that's the type of thing that you can do anywhere, anytime. All right, we're going to do the transition from here to sitting. I had my laptop plugged in here. Unplug it. There we go. Grab my phone. Oh my gosh. Turning into a mukbang. I love mukbangs, by the way, guys. On TikTok. I don't watch YouTube mukbangs. I just watch TikToks. I like the short, fast, non-talking mukbangs, so not what I'm doing right now. But when I watch mukbangs on TikTok, oh my nose is itchy, guys. Oh, I normally like the no talking ones where they just eat, and I don't know, I'm weird like that, but I think they're so fun to watch, especially when I'm hungry. I'm like, I love to watch my bangs because then it helps me decide if like what sounds good. Oh yeah, definitely listen to podcasts or an audiobook. 2 hour drive, yeah, that's not bad. So where the heck do you live? Do you live just somewhere else in Florida, or in another state close by? I don't know. I don't know the East Side very well. I don't know where Tampa is in Florida, TBH. Oh my god, I feel like I have to blow my nose real quick. I feel my nose itchy. Okay, I'm better now. Oh, freaking allergies. I feel like I always have allergies. Yeah, today I just had work in the morning, and then I went to my nail girl, which check out these nails, guys. Look how cute. Birthday nails. Do a little one by one for you. Got some blooming gel going on. Nice pink and gold action. Woo! I love her. She's so awesome. I used to go to a nail salon, which my nail lady there was great, but it got to a point where it was so expensive. So expensive. I just couldn't do it, which she did a great job. Like, I would be able to wear the same nails for like 4 to 5 weeks and they wouldn't fall off. And like, they were like really great retention rate, whatever you call it. But like, I was spending like $95, not even like before tip. And I was like, why am I spending this much on, like, she never did designs like this either. So it's like, what am I spending all this money on? So I was like, I need to find a new girl. I need to find someone that's out of their house that like does them really awesome like this, but for cheaper. Because I see TikToks like that all the time. And I was like, I need to find a better girl. And I did. And she lives in the same neighborhood as me. So it's like literally like a 10-minute drive, if that, 5 minutes. And super cheap because she's still in school, which her prices will go up because she's still in school right now. But either way, like, she's so cheap and she does such a good job. And she's super nice. She's like a year younger than me. And we normally just like watch TV. Like, she does it in her living room, and like we put on the TV and like we just watch we watch Ginny and Georgia while she does my nails, and she's super awesome. So anyway, I got my nails done on Saturday, and these ones, I don't mean to use my middle finger. I'm so sorry. These ones, the gold ones, my middle fingers, they were like a different type of gold. She did like that, like she painted them black. Sorry, I keep doing that. I'm just trying to show you this specific nail, okay? It was like the black polish with like the gold chrome on it, which was super cute. And it kind of like stuck out and was kind of 3D. But I literally just got on Saturday, which I work, so I use my hands a lot at work. I lift heavy things and like they're constantly touching, and I use my nails for a lot. They were already starting to chip, which I don't blame her at all. Like, I know that's like it happens with the other polish, like the stuff that she was using. I've seen it. Like, my friends have gotten the same type of nails. And I should have thought about that because I was like, I still have a bunch of shifts in between now and my birthday, because these are my birthday nails. So I want them to look really cute and clean for my birthday, right? But I had like 2 more shifts in between my birthday from, when I got them done to my birthday. And so I texted her, I was like, hey girl, like, I knew this was totally like gonna be like a possibility. I should have thought about this when we were picking the design. Like, I still have a week till my birthday. Like, I want them to look good for my birthday. Like, I noticed that they're already starting to chip. Um, is there any way that like maybe the day before my birthday we just like freshen up the gold so that they just look fresh right before my birthday? She's like, oh my gosh, I'm actually working that day. Like, I'm so busy. But what about tomorrow? Like, I was texting her last night. So that she said like today, Monday. She's like, I have time. Like, we could switch it to like a nail polish instead of like the chrome stuff so that they won't chip. I was like, perfect, works for me. So that's what I did today. I just worked and then I went to her house. I still think they look super cute. It's just a different color of gold. Like, the other gold is a little bit different. This is more of like a yellowy gold, but they're still eating. Like, hello, so cute. Love it. But anyway, as for school, yeah, I just have classes tomorrow. And then I'm done for the week. Get to enjoy Thanksgiving and my birthday. I'm so excited. Do I have a favorite song? I love My Tears Ricochet from Taylor Swift. It's one of my favorites of hers. It's just so good. Like, I know it's a sad song, but I love it. I love When Did You Get Hot from Sabrina Carpenter. That song is such a bop. I literally love it so much. Gracie Abrams, a lot of her songs, honestly. I just saw her in concert this summer and like it was really good. It's not that hot anymore. I talk too much. But it's really good. What was I saying? Gracie Abrams. I mean, she has a lot of songs that I like. I'm not even like, I just could list them all, honestly. Like The Secret of Us, her album, like I love all those songs, honestly. I don't know. I don't really have like a favorite song. I have favorite artists. So I have artists that I listen to. And I have very basic pop girl music tastes. But I like Taylor Swift, Sabrina Carpenter, Gracie Abrams, Olivia Rodrigo, Adele, Benson Boone, Gracie Abrams, Billie Eilish. Who am I missing? I said Olivia Rodrigo. Lana Del Rey. Um, and then I love like I'm like silly and I like I love listening to like soundtracks too and like fun stuff. Like I love Glee, so I'll listen to Glee music sometimes if I'm in the mood. Stuff like that. This fork feels like dirty. Like the handle feels dirty. I don't like that. You watch Stranger Things? Yeah, I've watched all the seasons. I'm excited. I keep kind of forgetting that a new season's coming out like literally this week, right? Isn't the first one like Thanksgiving, the first part or whatever, first episode? I don't know. It's like 3 different parts, like Christmas, Thanksgiving, and New Year's. So I'm sure I'll probably honestly watch whatever comes out this week with my dad and my brother because they both watch it as well. So we'll probably watch it all together. I don't know, just Stranger Things is one of those shows that like it takes so long in between seasons to come out, which is kind of just the new like normal for everything that I like forget about it. I don't really get that excited for it, which sounds kind of bad. I know everyone's like, "Oh my god, Stranger Things finally," but like to me, it's like it's been too long that I'm not really excited for it. I'm definitely gonna watch it, and I'm sure I will get back into it, but I'm not really like excited. I'm excited for Bridgerton to come out in the new year because I love that show. And same thing, it kind of takes a while, but that show like I just recently started watching like last year, I think. So it's still kind of fresh for me. Whereas Stranger Things, I've been watching since I was like 14 years old. Like, and I'm about to be 21. Like, I feel like that show's been going on forever because there's so many gaps in between the seasons. But I am excited. I will watch it, especially with my dad and my brother, I'm sure, this weekend. If you could visit any country in the world, which one would you visit? I have no idea. I have not like ever thought about that too much in thought and like in detail, like actually done any research to know. But I'm sure Japan would be cool. Italy, Greece, um, even just Mexico. Like for living in Arizona, the fact that I've never been before, which my brother just went for the first time this summer with his friends. But like, even if it's just like the basic like Rocky Point or like my parents just went to Cabo, like something like that, like a vacation spot. But like even just going there, like that'd be cool. Cause like the fact that I've never gone, even though I like live here in Arizona, I can drive to like Rocky Point. Like that'd be cool to go. Um, Yeah, honestly, anywhere. Like, I like to travel. I've been to a lot of places in the States. I've just never been out of the country. Mm. Hope you have a great birthday. Thank you so much. Cereal? I'm just gonna call you cereal. I'm really excited. It's obviously a big one. Like 21's really always exciting. It's like the one you like, everyone like past 18, it's like that's the next big one. So I'm really excited. We have a plan for the day. I'm gonna spend it with my family and my friends. It's gonna be a good time. So when do you move out? Never. No, I'm just kidding. No plans. I know it's been talked about. Maybe my dad's mentioned in the vlogs, or maybe I've talked about it. There was talk of me moving out this next semester in like January, but that's not gonna happen anymore. So I'm staying at home for now. I have no like, other than the fact that I go to school in Tempe and like it's a long drive. I did it this semester. Like I can keep doing it. It's just better for me to stay home and save money. Um, I think the next thing I'll do is probably get a new car and start like a newer car and have an actual car payment and like start doing that at least and have a nicer newer car since I do make the drive and I'm in my car a lot and I've had the same car like it's my first car that I've had since my junior year of high school. Um, it's 2012. It's got its things like every now and then I have to like spend money to fix things and get repairs and all that. So I'm like I could get a new car for sure. Style from Taylor Swift, classic. Anything from Taylor Swift, I love. I mean, I love her. Surprise staying in Flagstaff over summer. No, not this summer. Because he lives in the dorm and the dorms are like closed over the summer. So he will be coming home for the summer. But then as of right now, I don't know if it's been talked about or not, if it's official, but, like, he is looking into getting an apartment with some friends for the following school year, and if that does happen, again, I don't know all the logistics and if it's actually gonna happen, I think it is, but I don't know, like I said, I don't know what my dad said or not, but if that does go through, then technically he'll have that lease for the whole year, and he could stay there in the summer. He wouldn't have to come home, so he would probably live there in the summer next year too, especially if he has a job and stuff out there, but that's not till, like, next summer, so I have not watched Gilmore Girls. I've heard about it though. I'm sure I would like it. What song would save you from Vecna if you were in their world? I would say My Tears Ricochet, 'cause that's like I love that song, but I don't know if it's like bad because it's a sad song. It's not really a hype song, but I love that song. I can listen to it on repeat, and I have before where I just like, oh, that was so good. And I just like go back and re-listen to it. So I guess that one, if it's okay that it's a sad song, but I love that one. Pay for Spotify Premium. I have Apple Music. That's what my dad, we get it through like our Verizon plan or one of our Apple plans, something like that, where it's like part of the family plan. So we're all on Apple Music. I've never used Spotify before. I didn't have Netflix when Stranger Things started. Fair. Got any big plans for your birthday? Yes, I do, kind of. I mean, yeah, whatever you consider big. I don't know. Um, but they're big enough for me to be excited. So the plan is on my birthday, which is Saturday, the 29th, 2 days after Thanksgiving. Um, we're gonna start off going in the morning, like I say morning, like 11 a.m. Like morning lunchtime. We're calling it brunch. We're gonna brunch at this place called Hash Kitchen. They've got like really cool breakfast menu, like all different types of pancakes, all the cool stuff, and then they have like a build your own donut bar, which is kind of cool. And then they have like really cool, cute mimosa flights with like different garnishes, like one with like cotton candy on and different fruits and all that stuff. So fun mimosas. My mom did some research and saw that and was like, oh, this looks like a fun place for your birthday. So it's my 21st. So we're going to start there, and that's going to be mostly with my family, with my grandparents, my aunts and uncles, whoever can make it at that time of the day. Some of them work on Saturday, so um, start off there, and then we're going to go to the casino that's right around that area, which will be my first time going to casino as someone who's of age. I've been in casinos like in Vegas and stuff, of course. I've walked through them and everything back when I used to have tournaments, volleyball tournaments in Vegas. And we'd stay in the casino hotels, and obviously I've walked through them, but it'll be my first time, obviously, because you have to be 21 to do it anyway. It'll be my first time as gambling. So it's just an experience. You probably won't spend that much time there just because be spending a lot of money, but more for the experience, just because it's a casino you have to be 21 plus to get into. So we'll probably play some blackjack with my dad because that's what he normally plays when he goes to the casino. And then some slots with my mom and my grandma because that's like what they normally do at the casino. So that'll be fun. And then after that, we're gonna go to Westgate, which if you have been in Arizona or you live in Arizona, I don't know if any of you do. Westgate's I guess where the Cardinals stadium is, like near that area. So Arizona Cardinals football team. And then the Westgate specifically, where the Desert Diamond Arena is where our old hockey team, the Coyotes, played, and that was their arena. So it's that general area. It's considered Glendale, Arizona. Like if you knew like where Taylor Swift started her Eras tour, Glendale, AZ, she played in the State Farm Stadium. That's where Westgate is. That's the general area. So it's kind of a main hub of Arizona, I guess. We're gonna go to that area, and there's a bunch of fun restaurants and bars there. So be a bunch of fun places to have food and drinks, and that's gonna be where my like friends join us because like the casino and the brunch is gonna be more my family, and then my family can keep going on with us if they want to. But at that point, like my grandparents and stuff like want to leave or they're tired, whatever, they can go. And then that's when all my friends are gonna join, and it would be a whole day. So I'm very excited. um, when are we going to Universal? Oh, I am so excited for that too. Oh my gosh, like I have a good few weeks coming up. Like this week, one day of school tomorrow, Thanksgiving, birthday. The following week is my last week of school, so just finishing that up and just knowing that it's my last week will make it a good week, hopefully. And then the week after that is when we go to Universal. So December 9th, the second week of December, is when we're going. It's on Tuesday. And we're just doing like a one-day there and back trip, not even staying in California, not even like getting a hotel or anything. We're literally flying in the morning, even though California is drivable for us. LA. Like I did it this summer with my friend Michaela. We went to the reason why we were going was to see Gracie Abrams. Like that was the original like why we went. So we just got like one night Airbnb. We made the drive, went to the concert, but then we made it into a 2-day trip and did Universal the next day. So I actually just went in July, but I loved it so much that I want to go again. And it's because I have a free ticket. Because when I got my tickets in July, it was buy one, get one free admission. So, and that just expires December 17th. So it's like, Dad, I was like, you want to go to Universal with me? And he said yes. So very, very excited about that. But yeah, we're going December 9th. We're literally going to fly in at like 7:30 in the morning at the Burbank airport and then go to Universal, be there all day. And then we have a flight at the LAX airport because there was none going back home at Burbank. LAX airport at like 10 p.m. at night. So we'll be able to be there all day and enjoy the fun. And I'm just so excited. It's going to be so much fun. Very, very excited about that. Because I haven't had a trip with just my dad since I played volleyball in high school. We did my last couple of volleyball trips together, just the two of us. And then this is going to be very similar to the time when we did Epcot together in Disney World in Florida. We did that the summer before my freshman year of high school. So 2019 was that time when we did Disney World together. So it's gonna be fun. I've always loved doing just things with just my dad. Of course, I love doing things with just my mom too. So, but this is definitely something that I would do with my dad, and it's gonna be really fun. And I'm really excited. I feel like I've said that a lot. Clearly, I'm excited. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time. That's what they call me after when 3 years ago I fell and broke my arm while carrying a box of cereal. Really? Is that true? That's funny. That's a fun story. I just thought it was a fun little username. But hey, it's got a story behind it. That's cool. Yeah, Bryson too. I am looking forward to having my first legal drink. I think it'll be very fun to just be out at an actual place and be able to order a drink at a bar or at a restaurant or have a drink with my dad or like with my grandparents. Like I think it's gonna be fun. It's definitely gonna be fun. It's gonna be a good time. The problem is none of my friends are 21 yet. I'm pretty much the oldest of all my friends. I'm turning 21 first. Other than my two friends, the only two friends that I have invited to like my birthday and stuff that are of age are like the two friends that I work with. One's 21, she's about to be 22, and the other one's 23. All my other friends are younger than me and not turning 21 until the new year. I have a friend turning 21 January, March, May. Someone's birthday's in like June or July, of next year. So I'm the first one. So none of my friends are really gonna be able to, other than those two, none of them are gonna really be able to drink with me at these places. So they're just gonna be there to hang out. But it's still gonna be fun. I'm excited and I'm glad that most of them can come. Hi, Casey. 2019 seems so. It is long ago. You're saying it really isn't, but it is. Because to me, that feels like forever ago because that was the year of my freshman year of high school. So saying that seems like forever ago. And if you think about it, 6 years ago, if not, it's about to be, in the new year, 7 years ago. I'm not good at mental math. I'm sorry. 2025 would be 5 years. 7? In the new year, that'll be like 7 years. Jeez, yeah, that is forever ago. I started my freshman year of high school in 2019, and I'm a junior in college. Because now when I say, oh, my freshman year, I have to clarify freshman year of high school or freshman year of college. That's when I know, oh, it's been a while since I've been in high school because that was forever ago. Oh, crazy. I think it feels like forever ago. I go back and look at videos of even my senior year. I see my senior year of high school and I'm like, that feels like forever ago. That was almost 3 years ago. Crazy. Do you get recognized in real life still? Here and there. Not very often. It doesn't happen very often, but sometimes, every now and then. My dad does, or when I'm out with my dad. I don't pretty much ever. Maybe I can think of once or twice recently, as in the last year or two more, that I can think of where someone recognized just me. I wasn't with my dad or I wasn't with my mom or my brother, just me, and someone was like, "Oh, aren't you Clintus's daughter? Or aren't you from Clintus TV?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's me." Yeah, so that has happened maybe once or twice, ever, especially recently. But a few times it's happened. Few times it's happened. It's normally with my dad here and there, but um for my 21st, I was sick with the flu. That sucks. Oh, that's what I'm like, oh my god, please, no one get me sick. I think I'm safe for now, but like I could still start to feel sick within the next couple days. But I am sick every year for Thanksgiving and my birthday. Every year. Like every year. And it's like, and then there was one year, I think it was 2 years ago, because last year I was sick for Thanksgiving and my birthday. I just watched the videos and I could hear it in my voice. I had like a deep, raspy voice because I was sick. 2 years ago was the year that I didn't get sick for my birthday. I was like, no way, hallelujah. Like, oh my gosh, I finally am not sick. And then it got me for Christmas and I was sick for Christmas. So I was like, okay, well, it skipped my birthday, but I'm still sick for Christmas, which is also just as annoying. So I feel fine as of right now. Let's not jinx it. Knock on some wood. But I'm hoping no one gets me sick this year because I really don't want to be sick for my birthday ever, even though I always am, especially my 21st though, because I actually have plans and I'm going out and I'm having fun. And being sick and drinking is not a good combo. It's gonna make you feel worse. So quit drinking my 21st, found it just boring. Yeah, it's not for everybody. You don't have to. Literally, that's the thing. Alcohol has become such a normalized thing or such an all the time, everyone does it type of thing vibe that people like think it's lame when you don't drink or like think, oh, you're doing this thing, you should be drinking or there alcohol should be involved. And it's like, that's not the case for everybody. It doesn't need to be the case. Like, you don't need to drink to have fun. You don't need to be intoxicated to have fun. You don't need to go like just because you're at this place, at a concert, at a sports game, at a whatever, it doesn't mean you have to drink alcohol. And so it's like that's totally normal and fine. Like anyone who tells you different, they're the lame ones because who cares what you do and what you don't do, you know? Thanks to your dad, I now know how to make margarita. Cool. Yes, my dad, they don't really drink that much anymore. Like they don't really make margaritas and stuff like that at all. But yeah, that was my parents, especially my dad, like was a big thing for them for a while there. And my dad loves a good margarita. But yeah, I know, and his recipes definitely, from what I've heard, I mean, I haven't really tried them, but what he always talks about are on more of the tartar side rather than sweet. Whereas you go to like restaurants and they've got like the super sweet margaritas because they put like the what's that called? Simple syrup. Or like the margarita mixes that are really sweet. Whereas my dad literally just does the tequila. What's it called? Not oh, I'm drawing a blank. The orange bottle. Carousel? No, because blue carousel is the blue one, but what's the name of the one I'm thinking of? If everybody knows what I'm talking about. You put in margaritas. It's like an orange bottle. I want to say it's carousel, but it's not blue carousel like the blue one. It's the orange bottle. But anyway, you put it in margaritas. That's all he does. He does tequila, that stuff, and lime juice. That's it. He doesn't add any syrups. He doesn't add any mix. Just loves just straight lime juice and the alcohol and then whatever the other extra alcohol thing that you add in. I don't know. But he likes some tart for sure. Was hoping to send your dad a birthday card. All good. Not a big deal at all. But thank you for the thought. The thought is what really counts. And just the thought of doing that is really nice. So, junior in college. Yes, I am a junior in college. My third year of college out of my 4 years for my bachelor's. Has it gotten cold yet in Arizona? Yes. Our cold. Cold for us. Very. This week it dropped. Because for a while there, we were still complaining about it being so hot. Like in October, I think we were still hitting 100-degree weather in October. It's supposed to be Halloween when you're thinking about, oh, fall, Halloween, fun, pumpkins. And it's still like 100 degrees where you have to wear shorts and a t-shirt. Because like if you wear jeans or a sweater, you're going to be hot walking around outside. And it was like really annoying. And then all of a sudden, like November came, it was still warm, but we were out of the hundreds at least. We were hitting like 80s, 90s, but still hot. And then this last week, we got a cold front and a bunch of rain, and it has dropped, and the high has been in the 60s. So it's been very nice, and it's been cold for us. High of 60s is cold for us. And it's been raining and cold and wet. And then this week, it's going to warm up just a little bit for Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving's going to be like a high of like 71. And then for my birthday, it's going to go back down to like high 60s, like it keeps changing, of course, but like 68, 67, like degrees is the high for my birthday. So it's definitely cooler. It has cooled down. Normally I hate being cold, but I'm actually really enjoying this because it finally feels like the holiday season. I said, it's very hard to feel like, oh, Christmas is coming up, Thanksgiving's coming up, my birthday's coming up, when it was still so hot outside. I couldn't wear this. I couldn't wear the sweatpants that I'm wearing right now because I'd still be so warm. But it's like now we've actually been able to open our windows and let the outside air come in. Because for a while there, we were still running our AC all through October. We were still running our AC because it was still hot. We could not open the windows because if you run your AC, it's either AC or windows. And now it's officially colder outside than it is inside, so we can open our windows. And I love that. Bro, I'm 23 and still ain't figured something out. Y'all were Shaytards when we're down to earth. I met the Shaytards once, or Shay Carl. I think I just met him. I don't think I met his wife or kids. I can't remember. It was a long time ago. What's up, name twin? Just spelled differently. Well, how do you spell your name? Clintus loves a good herby brownie now. Yeah, definitely. That's definitely more his thing is weed over alcohol, for sure. So tired from last night. Had Friendsgiving with my friends. We ate so much. I made taco lasagna that I found on TikTok. Ooh, well, that sounds so much fun. I've actually never experienced a Friendsgiving before. Kind of makes me sad because I always hear people talk about that, but I feel like it'd be really fun. But the thing is with me is I don't really have like a big friend group where I could like, like a big friend group that gets together for things like that. I've got all my friends that are just separate. Like I've got this friend and this friend and these friends, and then this friend's like a group of 3 or 4. And it's like, okay, well, I've just never had enough like a big friend group that would like do something like that. It's been talked about here and there between friends, but it's never actually happened. So sounds fun though. Do you and your brother still shade Barbie? Yes. I actually have it this year, so he's getting it. I'm gonna give it to him. So be on the lookout for that. Hope your semester has been going well. Thank you. It has. It's been good. I'm glad that it's almost over. It actually has not been hard at all. For me, it's really the drive going out to ASU, like going out to Tempe. The drive just really sucks, but the schoolwork and the classes themselves are not bad at all. I've had a good time. So you can have our temps on Thanksgiving high in the 30s. No, thank you. No, thank you. That's like my brother's weather right now in Flagstaff. It's been like high of 30s, high of 40s, low of whatever the frick it would be. Yeah, that is the high. But no thanks. Yeah, it's finally snowing for him up in Flagstaff. Mine is spelled Sierra. Cute. I like that. I honestly like it spelled with a C. I think it's really cute. Looks nice. I like this. I think with a C, one R makes sense. I think that looks good like that. That's why I think it's so funny when like I would think that the way I spell my name, just Sierra, I would want to say, and I'm not just saying that because it's my name and how I spell it. I really do think like the way I spell it is one of the most, or it used to be at least, one of the most common ways to spell it because it's like the Sierra Mountains or Sierra Nevada. Like that's that spelling. And so you'd think that that would be the most common or like what people think of when they think of the name. But I feel like now there's so many different variations and a lot more people spell it with a C that's what they think of. But when I go to a place like Starbucks or wherever and they ask for a name, they either ask me how to spell it or they spell it some of the most random ways. Like not even just with a C, but like I've gotten so many different combinations. And yeah, I'm just like I thought I was spelled like pretty simple, so pretty basic, but I guess not. Had a Friendsgiving last year with just 4 people. Yeah, I'm sure that's just as fun. It's just like when you see the ones on TikTok, people are like have groups of like 10 people, and I'm like, where do you have all these friends that actually all hang out with each other? Like, I wouldn't say like none of my friends would get along, but like, get along. Like a group of friends that you hang out with on a regular basis that are all like that many people. I'm like, wow. Any idea who threw that water balloon at Bryce? No, I have no idea what you're talking about. Was that a YouTube video? Was it one of the videos or something? In May? Was that like Bryce's birthday or something? Like who threw a water balloon at him? I don't know. I have no idea. No one can ever spell your name. Jazzy, what is it short for? Is it like Jaslyn, Jasmine, something like that? because I feel like there's a lot of variations for those names as well. Thanks, I agree. Yours is more common. Usually Sierra, and yeah. At Starbucks, I just told them. Yeah. I've had my name spelled many different ways, especially here on YouTube too, growing up. Some of you guys, and by you guys, I mean the general, like, people that would comment on our videos, spelled my name in the most strange ways. And I was like, guys, I think I actually have a list written in my notes because that's just what I do. I've got notes for everything of the way my name has been spelled wrong, okay? I'll type them out. You ready? So this is the way my name is spelled. Sierra. It's in my YouTube name, right? I've had it spelled the same way, but with a C. I've had it spelled like this. This is the one that I got the most often on the YouTube channel. Don't know how, because I feel like that just says something different. Syria. Like they put the I at the end. Like that. I've had it once with an H at the end. I've had just the one R. I've had like this, which to me, this looks like Kira. Doesn't even look like Sierra. I feel like my name is 3 syllables. Sierra. That one just very short. Mixing up the E and the I. Same thing, but only one R. And then how your name is spelled, Sierra. C and one R. Those are all the ways that I have thought of or I have noticed people have spelled my name wrong. So, yeah. Jasmine. Okay, yeah, that is an interesting. I don't know if I've ever seen anyone spell it that way, but I don't think it's crazy. Like, but I guess I think when I think of the name Jasmine, the way I spell it in my head is probably Jasmine. I think that's the most common one, like I think of when I think of it. But I like that too with a Y. Have you got any tattoos? I do. I have 7. I think 7. I have this one here for my dog Baby. It's a little faded now. I definitely could get a touch up sometime, but whatever. It's hard because like now it's winter where you can't just show your tattoos easily. I have a dinosaur here. This is probably my most noticed and my most complimented tattoo. Let's see if I can show you better. I don't know. Can you see it? Looks like it's a dinosaur. On this side, I'm showing you upside down, but again, it's kind of hard, especially this camera's inverted on YouTube. But anyway, I have a little ribbon, bow, whatever you want to call it, and then a Taylor Swift lyric. It's "You're on Your Own, Kid." And then on this arm, sorry, let me scroll the chat a little bit. This arm, if I could show you, has, it's so awkward. I can't. My hearts. It's one from each family member. My dad drew this one, my mom, me, and my brother. I think that's all the ones on my arms. And then on my foot, I have, or not my foot, my ankle, like where my ankle bone is, I have a little cactus. That one I have with my mom and my dad. Both have that one. And then all the way down my back, I have a spine tattoo, floral flowers. It's each of my family members' birth flowers. Starting at the top, a chrysanthemum for my dad, a rose for my mom, a chrysanthemum for me because we both have November birthdays, and then lilies of the valley for my brother, all the way down my spine. I'll find a picture to show you guys. That's my like biggest, most shaded, real deal tattoo. It took like 2.5 hours. All these little tiny ones are so tiny, and took probably like 30 minutes, if that. When did I get that done? June. That's on my back. That is my back. I love this tattoo. Of course, it's a spine tattoo, so it's not seen very much, especially right now because it's not the summer anymore. But I think it's so cute. It's so pretty. I love it. It's beautiful. This artist did such a good job. This is a different artist than the rest of my tattoos. All the other ones are done by one artist, and she kind of just tattoos on the side. She was a hairstylist, and then she did tattoos on the side, like at her hair salon. She doesn't even do tattoos anymore. And then this girl that did my back, she works at an actual tattoo shop and did that for me. So did a very good job. Hello, Jordan. My Am I still into photography and drawing? In a way, yes. Like, I still enjoy it. I still find it interesting. Like, I like to, I'm into it, but do I participate in it? Not really. I don't really draw anymore. I don't really paint anymore. I don't really take a lot of pictures. I just don't. I don't know. It's kind of sad, but I don't really find the time to. I don't choose to spend my time on those things. The spine tattoo, yes. At first, like any tattoo, I mean, that's like I said, that was my biggest, most shaded, most everything tattoo. These things are like a joke to, tattoo people. It's like, oh, barely counts, right? Because they're so tiny and little, they don't have any shading. They don't really hurt that bad. The back, though, real deal. At first, of course, it's like a little tickle, like a little, oh my gosh, like it feels, after a while, it does hurt and it sucks. And you're kind of over it. And you're like, all right, I'm ready to be done. Especially because it is on your spine. You could almost feel your spine like vibrating with the tattoo pen. It's like zzz, 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 like you feel like your like spine, like I don't know how to explain it like other than that, but it is painful. It does hurt. But as I say with any tattoo or piercings, I do actually have a lot of piercings as well. I am due for another one. I think after Christmas, maybe I'll get another one. This year I have a helix, a rook, a conch, and 4 lobes. And this year I have not as much, but a helix, 4 lobes, and a tragus, which is this little guy right here. Oh, sorry, it's inverted. I can't tell. Little tragus right here, which is right there. I don't know if you can see it. It's so tiny. So anyway, with what I always say with any ear piercing or tattoo that I have gotten, pain is temporary. Once you have it, it's amazing. You feel awesome and you look cool. Always worth it. Everything is always worth it because it's like now it's on you for the rest of your life. And as long as you love it, make sure I'm not saying just get shit and like be like, oh yeah, I did it. Think about it. It is gonna be on you for life. Piercings are a little different because you can always take them out, but body modification is body modification. Like you're gonna have whole ears are ears. I feel like ears are less stressful. That's why I've only ever done ears so far. I have gotten my belly button pierced as well, but that rejected. I had to take it out. I think I will get it re-pierced. That's the only other piercing I've gotten other than my ears. Everything else has been my ears. I've thought about I want to get my belly button re-pierced. I've thought about getting my nose pierced. I've thought about getting my tongue pierced because I think that's so swag. And I think it'd be really cool. A little nerve-wracking though. But anyway, my whole point is just like swag is forever. Like you do it and you feel great and then you feel awesome. You're like, oh my God, I did it. It's awesome. So you deal with it. It sucks, especially with tattoos. Like the pain is really only when you're getting it done. And then this one was obviously my biggest, most shaded. It in one spot it kind of bled a little bit and like scabbed a little bit, but that was it. It was sore for a couple days after, but then after that it doesn't hurt at all. You're just fine and it's great. And then it's there and you're like, great. And I just have to clean it, make sure I take care of it, and that's it. Piercing's a little different because you have to deal with the pain a little bit longer while they're healing. But still, once you have it, like all of these ones are pretty much healed. This year especially. This year's 100% healed. No problems with it ever. This year, pretty much all healed. My rook still gets a little swollen or irritated sometimes if I like mess with it too much or I hit it. For the most part, though, they're all healed. And it's such a good feeling. Like they're just there. Don't have to worry about them. I can sleep on my sides. I can wear headphones and it's like not a big deal. Great to talk to you too, Serial. Have a great day. Have a great Thanksgiving if you celebrate. That's fine. I mean, hey, if you ever decide later in life you want tattoos, piercings, cool. If not, again, if anyone tells you otherwise, who cares? Get what you want, do what you want. I am the same way, Casey. Like I said, that was my first big tattoo. All my other tattoos have been on my arms, obviously, and then my little ankle one. But like I've thought about getting leg tattoos, and I'm hesitant about that because I don't know why why legs feel different than arms, but arms are just so simple because I feel like your arms are your arms. It's just like I don't know. I feel like it's such a basic area for tattoos, such an easy like they're not that painful. Everyone has tattoos in their arms, and then you can cover them with like sleeves in the winter. So like not that big of a deal. But for some reason, leg feels a little bit bigger to me, or feels a little bit like bigger of a deal. And like I would like to have tattoos on my legs. So that way, if I'm wearing an outfit like this, if I'm wearing like a long sleeve and shorts, you could still see tattoos on me. But I'm still hesitant about that. So yeah, I feel like arms is definitely the easier one. Like I'm not surprised that you say you have 9 on just your arms because like I feel like arms is just such an easy spot to get tattoos. It's less hesitant. Daniel, you say that a lot. I see your comments like that all the time. Can you get Bryce to roll his sleeves up? What do you mean by that? Why are you asking me that? What do you I see that comment a lot, and I don't know what it means or why you're asking. I don't know what you're talking about. Like, in Bryce in the videos roll his sleeves up, or he has his sleeves down? Like, are you talking like, oh, he wears his sleeve like you're supposed to, and you want him to do this? Like, why is that? Can you explain it to me? Because I see you ask that repetitively, and I want to know why. Oh, you don't celebrate Thanksgiving? Okay, no big deal. I just want to say if you did, but I get it. Sometimes I forget that Thanksgiving is just an American holiday, and not everyone celebrates it. And then Christmas is not. Christmas is something that like is universal, but I know it's also based off people's religion and stuff. Um, like I don't celebrate Christmas because of religion. I'm not religious, but like Christmas is Christmas. Christmas is a good time. It's time for family and food and the gift of giving and all that. So, but I like Christmas is one of those like people do celebrate it in all other countries, but I forget that Thanksgiving's not. Hello, Jacob. Yeah, Sierra. I keep reading like your name, Sierra. I want to read your username. Yeah, I don't know, like, cause I mean, yeah, I don't wear sleeves that often either when it's summertime, but there's just something about it. I've thought about like a thigh tattoo or like my calf or like down the side of my like leg, the lower part of my leg. Like, there's definitely like thoughts of it, and I see people with leg tattoos. I'm like, oh, you're sick. Like, that's cool. But like, again, I don't know. I'm more hesitant about it. Yes, I am so excited for the new baby. Oh my gosh, it's such a big deal because it's like the first baby of the new generation. Like, it'd be like if I were to have a kid, which I'm not anytime soon, but like it's my cousin, like the cousin I grew up with, he's having a baby. He's gonna be a dad. Like, it's so crazy to think about. And it's so exciting. It's like it's gonna be the first, it's the start of a new generation of kids in our family, a new kid to buy fun Christmas gifts for and toys and like just all the new fun stuff that's gonna come with that. I'm very excited. It's gonna be really awesome. I agree, Casey. I think that's what it is for me too. Again, I don't know why. I don't know what the stigma is. One, because fine line, I feel like these cutesy little tiny ones that I get would look silly on a leg. So like these little ones that I got make sense for my arm. The dinosaur, the one on my back here, like makes sense for an arm. Like, would I put something like this on my leg? Probably not, because it's so tiny. So I'd really have to do something bigger, which is also a bigger deal, like my back. And it's like I said, like you said, I don't know what I would want on my leg specifically. I saw this really cool tattoo. Again, don't know if I would get it. I'd have to really think it through, but it was a Harry Potter themed tattoo. It was very subtle, and it was like above the knee, I think, or maybe it was below the knee. I think it was below the knee, which seems like it hurt so bad. It's so bony right there. But it was like leafy, and it was like a little like arch like under the knee, and then right in the middle had the golden snitch from Harry Potter, just kind of withered into like the wings were withered into the leaves. And it was such a like very subtle, cutesy, fine line looking like floral leafy tattoo, but it had a golden snitch. So like if you're a Harry Potter fan, you'd get it and you'd know that it's Harry Potter. And I think that's what I would like. Something like that I think is so cool. But again, would I actually want to get it? I don't know. But I thought that was really cool. And I have a friend at work that has a very similar tattoo where it's like, oh my gosh, she has, it's either on the again, underneath her kneecap or like above her kneecap up here, like leaves or something floral. And I think it looks cool too. Celebrate Thanksgiving in Canada too. Okay. I mean, like I said, I don't know. I thought it was just American holiday, but I don't know. I'm not sure. Is it the same vibes? You guys do turkey and all the same type of sides and stuff? That's why I think if I were to get a leg tattoo, it'd probably be something above or below my knee, but that's like definitely the most visible spot. It's literally the middle of your leg, whereas something on your like upper thigh, like closer to your hip or closer to like your stomach, like upper thigh, it's more easy to cover with shorts, even like shorts or pants. Whereas like right in the middle of the knee, that's like you're gonna see it no matter what, like if you're wearing shorts. Hello, Clintus. Clintus has joined the chat. Have you been lurking or did you just join? Ken already had it. Okay, so they have a different Thanksgiving, like a different day. that they are celebrate the things they're thankful for. It's interesting. So obviously, like obviously, 4th of July for us is our Independence Day. So I'm sure every country has their own Independence Day. Like I know Mexico has like a Mexican Independence Day as well. I want to say I don't know what day. I think it's in September. I think it's on the calendar like as a national. Not national. I don't know. I don't know the wording for these things. So it's not nationals for us, U.S. But I don't know. I swear I think I've seen it on the calendar before. The Mexican Independence Day. I don't know. I'm pretty sure it's in September, but I could be wrong. But yeah, I didn't know Thanksgiving was like that too, where Canada has it too, but on a different day. It's not the same day. Okay, yeah. Family turkeying, all the fixings, very nice. Oh, October. Mexican Independence Day or Canada's Thanksgiving. Canada's Thanksgiving's probably November too, I'm assuming, but again, I don't know. Get out of Wisconsin and move back home to Kansas because that's where the family is. That's very cool. That sounds fun. When are you moving? Oh, so Canada's Thanksgiving is in October. Interesting. Would you ever move away from Arizona? Probably not. I don't know. I have no reason to, unless something took me, like a job or, someone I meet in the future, but I have no reason to. I like Arizona. I don't hate it here. This is where all my family is. It's what I'm used to. It's where I grew up. I got no reason to leave. So, speaking of Thanksgiving, it's kind of what I wanted to talk about on the stream, but we always get so in other conversations, people ask me questions. I was off to cooking earlier. Again, I know not everybody celebrates Thanksgiving because not all of you guys have a country that celebrates it, I guess. But for those of you who do celebrate Thanksgiving, are you excited? What do you normally do on Thanksgiving? And what's your favorite Thanksgiving food? Let's have a Thanksgiving conversation because I'm very excited about it and I like to talk about it. It's what I've been doing at work, either with customers, like when I'm like on the window and I'm like, hey, like, are you excited for Thanksgiving this week? What's your favorite food? Or like people I work with, my coworkers, I've been asking them the same questions. I just find it interesting. I like to talk about like other people's traditions. Like if you have a special type of food that only your family makes, that's different than like the traditional Thanksgiving food, or just like what your favorite side dish is. If like it's mashed potatoes or stuffing or whatever, like what's your favorite? Let's hear it. I personally like mashed potatoes, which my mom's making those this year, so they're gonna be good. Green bean casserole, and then mac and cheese, which is something new that I just started doing it last year. It's what I'm making this year as well. But clearly, I love mac and cheese, so that's gonna be good too. Casey, okay. So did you move out of your home state for college? And so you and your sister don't live in the same place now? So you're excited to come home to your sister and then you make a pies. What kind of pies do you make? Apple pie, pumpkin pie, something else? I think my grandma's coming to Thanksgiving this year. She's supposed to be. And she said she's going to make her homemade apple pie. I think it's her homemade, I'm assuming. She said she's bringing apple pie. I'm assuming it's her homemade apple pie. I would hope so and think so. It's like she's known for her homemade apple pie. Yes, but it's kind of too much work because the night before Thanksgiving, my band plays out. Oh, I thought you were about to say like, oh, the cleanups. That's what a couple people have told me when I ask out at work and stuff. People are like, yeah, I mean, okay, I'm kind of excited, but like, it's just so chaotic and there's so much cleanup after. Like, And I'm like, okay, but you can't think about that stuff. You got to think about the good stuff. You got to think about all the good food you're going to eat. You got to think about the family you're going to hang out with. But your band plays. That's exciting. What kind of band are you in? Or like what kind of places do you play at? Restaurants or bars or in the park? Or do you sing? Do you play an instrument? What's the vibe? Oh my god. The noodle. Sweet potato casserole is your favorite. That is probably one of my least favorites, but no hate to that because I know it's a lot of people's favorite. My Aunt Chrissy always makes that. I've never loved sweet potatoes. I don't know why, it just never really sounds good to me. Because it's like kind of like a dessert on its own, especially the way she makes it. She puts like marshmallows on it and like stuff, and it just seems like a dessert to me, but it's not what I want on my plate with the rest of my food. And if I'm gonna have dessert, I'm just gonna have pie. So it just doesn't really fit for me. But I understand the appeal, and I know a ton of people love it in my family too. That's why Friendsgiving is fun. Everyone brings a dish and there's less cleanup. Exactly. That's kind of what our family Thanksgiving is. Like everyone brings a dish, so it's like not like one person's cooking everything. What do you want for your 21st birthday? Well, for my birthday, I'm not really asking for anything. So I feel like I haven't really gotten birthday presents the past few years from anybody other than my friends, like of course, my closest friends. I don't really ask for anything for my birthday. It's kind of one of those, like, if anyone gets me anything, great, thank you so much, like, very appreciative. But like, I'm not expecting anything. And with it being my 21st, what I'm expecting is people are gonna buy me drinks and buy me like while we're out. But I don't know. I don't really ask for much for my birthday, but for Christmas, that's the other thing too. For Christmas, even I don't really ever have to make. I did make a list of things that I kind of want or like what I'm hoping for Christmas, but like I never really like make a wish list to give to my mom, to my parents, because they just know what we need and what we want. Like I never ever give a wish list other than like obviously when we were kids and we like write like to Santa and stuff as well. But it's like as now as adults, like I don't really have to ask like what I want. Cause my mom just like my mom. I say my mom a lot because like she does a lot of shopping. But like even these last couple of years, my dad, like they kind of done their separate shopping sometimes. Like my mom will buy stuff and then my dad will get stuff and then like he'll say like, oh, I picked this out. Like this is for me. Okay, started a little bit. Especially specifically, those are the two words I was thinking of. But my parents will go and just like pick things out for us, whether it's something they know we need, know we would want or like, or something that's like maybe we didn't have never talked about before, we never really asked for it, but like just something that's like, oh, Sierra would love this or Bryce would love this. And then that's kind of how my dad is. He's like the type that just like goes out shopping, finds something that he knows that we'd like and like gets it. And then we're always like, I'm always happy. I'm like, oh my God, this is so cool. I would have never thought of this, but it's so awesome type of thing. So I don't really have to like ask for things, but a few things I have in mind that like if someone were to ask me, like what I would tell them, like my grandparents or like for Christmas now we do like a cousin exchange, kind of like Secret Santa, but without the secret part. One cousin has each other, so like one of my cousins already like asked like, oh, like what are some things you kind of want for Christmas? Get an idea. Um, I want Harry Potter Legos, the Harry Potter book collection, clothes. Of course, I always take clothes: jean pants, sweaters, hoodies, shoes, like any of the sort. Um, what else? I don't know. Like I said, I feel like I don't really ever have to come up with a list. I'd be happy with whatever I get. Like I like surprises. I don't really like to know what I'm getting. That's just another part of like why I don't really give a list. Cause like if I give a list and my mom like buys me exactly those things, it's like I know what I'm getting. Whereas I think that's kind of fun. The fun of Christmas is like the surprise and seeing like, you know, this person thought of me when they got this. And like that's what's nice about it. And that's how I feel when I give gifts as well. I love picking out gifts for people. I feel like it's definitely my love language of gift giving, not just for Christmas, but just any time of the year, all the time. So I love it for that. My mac and cheese is like cold now, so it's like sticky. It's making it kind of hard to eat. Let's see, where did I leave off? You go to school. Okay, Casey goes to school in upstate New York. She does online school back home. Ooh, chocolate cream pie and Oreo. Very nice. That sounds very good. So they like cold pies then, like cool pies. So then where's your guys' home state again? So if you're upstate New York, is it in New York, but like you're just in a different part of New York, or like different state? Like mashed potatoes, gravy, corn, mac and cheese, canned cranberry sauce, and can't skip on the rolls. Very good list there. Turkey's okay. I agree. Goes baby. I don't know what that was. We don't normally make casseroles. Fair enough. We normally make green bean casserole. Someone makes sweet potato casserole. That's normally the two casseroles I could think of. It. I don't know. Gonna be 21 next month on Christmas Eve. Nice. Ooh, cool. Well, I'll be 21 in a couple days, like 4 or 5 days. You're a drummer for my band for this Wednesday. There's an open stage. Nice. Which Harry Potter movie are you on? We just watched the 5th one last night, Order of the Phoenix. So the next one we're on is the 6th one, Half-Blood Prince. Order of the Phoenix. Yeah, that's the one we just watched last night. That's cool. We used the Jello mixes. We were from Maine. Oh, okay, that's right, Maine. And then Jello mixes in the cake or in the pies. Cool. Okay, so Maine, and then you go to school in New York. Cool. So I guess that is very exciting then, especially if you're out of state. Like, it's already exciting enough for us, for my brother to be coming home just when he lives 2.5 hours away in Flagstaff. So I'm sure you being out of state is definitely a big deal for you to come home. Thank you, Sierra. I'm very excited for both of those things. Feels weird to say my own name to somebody else. Hello, Alexander or Trey? Alexander? Trey? So then you must be from Canada. We were just talking about this. I didn't know that Canada also has a Thanksgiving that's apparently in October. We just talked about this. I thought Thanksgiving was just an American thing, and then they were like, we have it in Canada too. And I was like, oh, I didn't know that. So, well, happy Thanksgiving to you. Went to school in Buffalo. Wow, 8 hours away. All right, guys, I think I'm going to end it here because, wow, we've already been live for like an hour and 20 minutes. I'm probably going to eat the rest of my mac and cheese and like reheat it up and actually kind of enjoy it and not have to like talk while I eat. So I'm probably going to end there, and then I'm probably going to get my things together and head over to my grandparents' house soon because I want to go hang out with them. So thank you guys so much for joining the live and chatting with me. I had fun. I'm sorry. My YouTube channel kind of like went empty for a little bit there. It's kind of what I said at the beginning when I first started using my channel again. It's like, I don't want it to be something that you guys expect out of me, or like I have a schedule to stick to, like very like random whenever I feel like it. And there was some time there where I just did not feel like it. I didn't feel like recording anything. I don't feel like editing. So videos are like, meh. And then live, even like I have to really be in the mood to be live. And I have it in my head and be like, all right, I'm going live today. And I thought about that today. I was like, you know what? It'd be fun to go live. I haven't done it in a while. Let's talk about Thanksgiving. Like I'm having a good week. I'm going to have a good week. I'm excited. So I was like, today's a good day for it. So I appreciate you guys for coming for when you do and chatting. It was fun. Bryce and my dad don't really watch. No, I mean, Bryce does, I guess. He watches sports, but like with his friends and stuff. My dad doesn't, though. My dad doesn't really care about sports. Thank you, Casey. I will have a very good Thanksgiving and birthday. I'm very excited about that. Keep up on the vlogs on my dad's channel because that's where you're going to see all of it is his channel. He does daily vlogs, and he'll post Thanksgiving. He'll post my birthday. You'll see all of that. So definitely keep a lookout on that. Go subscribe to him if you're not. I'm sure that you are here. You are also subscribed to my dad. But if for some reason you stop by here and you're meeting me for the first time or have never checked out my dad's channel, go do that because that's where you get to actually see our regular daily lives because you don't get to see me on here very often. So yeah, thank you guys. I hope you have a great week. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone who does celebrate. Happy Thanksgiving to the Canadians who celebrated a month ago. And I'll see you guys around. You guys will see me in the vlogs. It's going to be an awesome week, and I'm very excited. So you guys have a great day and a great holiday week. I'll see you guys next time. Bye.